Hi, it's Mary Allen with IT in Canada, and I'm here today at the Canadian Telecom Summit in Toronto, speaking with Tony Ciriretto of Cogeco Data Services. Hi Tony, thanks for taking the time to speak with me today.
Thank you, Mary.
Tony, I was looking in preparation for our talk today on the website, your website, and I noticed that you have a number of services that maybe resemble some of the cloud offerings of other providers. Your storage on demand or data replication in the business continuity services and hosted backup. But there's no mention on your website of the word cloud. So why is it these days when everyone seems to want to get in on the hype that you don't mention cloud?
Well, I think you mentioned it right there. I think it is hype. I think cloud means different things to different people, and it has different components. Cloud could be anything from accessing to replication requirements, disaster recovery, co-location services, and really that's what we're trying to do is point towards the actual tangible applications of what cloud is. Okay, good. One of the things we do know about cloud, even though there's a lot that still has to be more articulated, is that its success is predicated on the availability of strong and robust networks. So is there anything that you're doing at Cogeco Services right now to develop your connectivity and your services to prepare for the growth in cloud services? Well, I think there's two components of the whole cloud strategy, and that is one, you have to have a robust network in order for you to provide access to for customers. I think we have a strong track record as it relates to SLAs. We are industry leading as it required to mean time to repair for our customers. Any type of SLA requirements is something we actually feel very strongly that we're an industry leader. Now that being said, I think we continually to try and provide new services in the market. We're recently introducing our managed Ethernet service, where we've just launched IPVPN service, and we've launched our first foray into voice services with our new SIP service. Now that being said, we also have a very, very strong and survivable data center infrastructure. We are Tier 3 plus infrastructure. We always are on. We have backup generators that are both biofuel and natural gas to ensure that our customers are up 100% of the time.
Just another question on your particular network. I understand that your fiber extends principally through the Metro Toronto region. Would this have any impact on the number of cloud customers that you might be able to service in future?
No, in fact, actually, we actually attract a number of providers, not only within the Toronto area, but also into the U.S., New York, Chicago, as far away as Australia, because they need connectivity into the Toronto market. And sometimes the data that they have, as was mentioned at the Telecom Summit today, needs to be stored right here in Canada. We can't ship data across the border or to other continents. And so it's a very strong reason for customers to come to us. The other aspect is that we provide, we're probably the fastest as far as latency is concerned. And when talking about financial institutions and the exchanges, they come to us because we are leading edge as it relates to capabilities and low latencies into their trading engines.
Can we follow up on one of the themes that was also addressed in the summit this morning, and that is, the relationship that IT service providers might have with the vendor channel when it comes to the development of cloud services. The idea being that sometimes a service provider would develop a specialty cloud and in that way act as a channel for the vendor. Is this something that Cogeco is working on for the future? Is there a perfect fit for you, or is there somebody that you're having discussions with now?
Well, we feel one is that we'd like to ensure that there is, first of all, collaboration with our customers. All our customers' strategies are not all the same. They all have different business requirements. They all have different needs. And therefore, our job is to ensure that we navigate through those challenges and get to a cloud strategy that works for them. As it relates to what type of vendors we actually will work with, we try to be typically software and hardware agnostic, so we can actually work with many providers, and sometimes some providers will make sense in some cases, and other providers will make sense in other cases. So it's really not, we haven't formalized a new strategic partnership with anyone, because we think a lot of them actually offer a number of different value propositions that we can address in different areas of the market.
So it would be best of breed, and it would be depending on customer need.
Absolutely.
That makes sense. When you're thinking about what might suit the Toronto market, is there a particular vertical or a particular industry that you might think about building a cloud service around?
Well, again, I think certainly we actually serve many various industries, but I think some of the ones that are real clearly early adopters are I mentioned before, the financial institutions and the exchanges are two certainly of note for us. We're working right now with the TMX, where we are the carrier of choice for them. We transfer all the exchange information that needs to get to their trading engines in the quickest and most reliable fashion, and they've chosen us to do that.
Okay, that's pretty telling. How big is the cloud opportunity for Cogeco? How important is the transformation?
It's a very important part of our long-term strategy. We come from a network heritage. That's where we grew up. However, we started slowly investing within the outsourced market as far as data center sourcing, and now we started getting into the applications, as we mentioned, about replication, backup, storage, and we are going to continue to invest. We feel that it's a great opportunity for us to provide value to our customers. We can then combine both network and cloud services together for one solution to the customer.
That's fantastic. Thanks very much, Tony. I appreciate your insights.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you.